Hey guys, welcome. Aniki here, and I just found this article that I found really interesting. I'm a massive Yakuza fan. I just wanted to share with you guys. So let's get into it. So this article is about some of the why they chose elements of the game and some background and really good information about this. But if you want to avoid spoilers completely, please click off the video. There are some points there are spoilers. It's not as much, but yeah. So we're gonna get started about why they chose Yokohama and. They chose it because of the landmarks, and they originally did choose a place closer to where they actually drink, which would be kind of cool. But it was just not enough landmarks. But yeah, it was just that was just an interesting fact about that. But the juicy stuff comes from where they added the battle system, right? And it's turn-based and it's way different from the other games. And they added this just guard system, and they didn't have a typical dodge button where you have in the previous Yakuza games. So they added a button where when an enemy attacks, you can press X and you would take reduced damage and prevent status effects and things like that. So that's really interesting. And as Sakamoto says, levels influence difficulty greatly, and this is the big part of the article. I think that they require people to raise their levels, and so they put in powerful enemies as a message that they need to level up more. So they are forcing the player to grind in that sense, and there are some small number of points though, but there is grind, and that's interesting. So they knew from the beginning that they were going to add points of the game that people would need to grind out, and that caused a bit of a division in the Yakuza community. But he just says he calls it the game's greatest strength. He doesn't want it to be boring. Um, but yeah, that's a big thing about the story. I wonder what you guys think about that in the comments below. If the grind is that terrible when it does come out in the Western release, maybe they'll nerf it in some aspect. I don't think they will. I think the grind. I actually enjoy the grind. I really like turn-based games like Persona. Um, but yeah, I know there's people in the community that do not like things like this. But they talk about how the genre is changing and the protagonist was way different from what they had, but they had a lot of fun with it. Um, they enjoyed making. That's a good thing. And yeah, I think Yakuza 7 has a really big contrast towards the previous games of Kiryu, where he was much more historic, um, honor kind of character, where Ichiban kind of feels like a more fun, crazy, like passionate character, which I don't think is a bad thing at all. I think that's a welcome change. Well, I've only played up to Kurama 2 so far. I still got 3, 4, 5, and 6 to go, so things could change. But for the most part, Kiryu has a really strong, like he is the protagonist that's strong, honorable, where Ichiban is more passionate, fighting, more colorful, let's say. But yeah, that's what I wanted to bring attention was the raising of levels, and that's a big thing about people that they don't want to have to grind out. But in past Yakuza games, you kind of did grind out in the way of sub stories and things where you will level up your abilities, you'll get new abilities, your attack, your heat, everything like that. So it shouldn't be that bad in that regard. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll link the article in the description below. But yeah, what is you guys' thoughts on this? Thank you guys for watching.